Today we're going to be playing in the Grille 15. Now I've recently got this tank and I have only played 4 games in it with an average of 2.4k DPG, which is not that great to be honest. Anyway, we're going to be talking about it. Let's go and play some games. Okay, so we get on Fjords. Now this is one of the most accurate tanks in the game. As you may have seen with the equipment choices, I do have improved aiming unit. We have rammer, obviously, and we do have optics. Now, obviously being an open top tank, I say open top, like the entire thing's basically open. It doesn't get vents, so you cannot use vents on this tank. So it can kind of be a little bit annoying in that respect, but yeah, it's fine, you know. It is what it is. Let's see what we can actually do in this thing. Now, the weird thing about this tank, though, is that the standard rounds are really good. Like, really, really good. You get 279 penetration with AP, so it's going to normalize as well pretty nicely. And it goes at 1.2k shell velocity, which is very, very good. It gets stupidly good aim time. Like, look, you can bloom that all the way out and then look, straight back down. So you don't really need IRM either. But the premium rounds are not very tank destroyer. Like, it's 334, which is exactly the same that you get on an E100. So it can be a little bit weird. And even then, 900 meters a second shell velocity as well. Like, if this had like 400 heat rounds, yeah, like I think this would be an insane tank. But as it is at the moment, probably not. Like, it got nerfed. So when this thing was first introduced into the game, it was actually pretty insane. It had like stupidly good power to weight, and it had really, really good gun handling. Really? That gets me spotted? Okay, well, right. Yeah, sorry. Forgot about Fjords being absolutely amazing. And how there's only really one team that can actually play the map. Yeah, it had like stupidly good gun handling, and just was pretty much a beast of a tank, to be fair. Where did that go? So when it got nerfed, it basically nerfed the thing to oblivion. Like, it has like no like the bloom is like massive. Really? These should be really hitting and penning, but sure thing. You also have a very, very awkward turret. It doesn't go all the way around, so you're just stuck. Like, you can only go like some really weird... How? I don't understand. I could put one in. I don't understand how the chief manages to get down there, but okay. This game's already over. It's a useless map for this tank. Like, you cannot play this map with... You can't play Fjords with this tank because you don't have any armor, you can't do anything, you just have to sit there, and if your team doesn't push anything, you are dead, and that's it. The game's over. Like, our light tank is in the middle here with the heavies. I don't know why, but there you go. Yeah, it's really weird. So you can only really turn this much to the left and this much to the right. So it's incredibly awkward to play the tank. And considering it does get a big bloom, even though the aim time's really, really good, you still bloom out so much when you turn. It's probably not a tank that I would recommend people grind. Because the tier 9 is actually probably... the tier 9 should be the tier 10. Like, I'm just going to say that. The reason being is that this gun is insane. This is the gun that you get on the WT Panzer IV. You get 560 alpha, 776, 276 millimeters of penetration. Jesus, imagine 700. You go for everything. 352 millimeters of APCR pen as well on the premium rounds, which is beautiful. Whereas on the Grille, you get, well, I mean, you get this thing, which is like Ugh. Like, sure, you get better dispersion, you get 750 alpha, and that's where it stops. Because everything else, I mean, yeah, and the aim time's better, but everything else on it, what's the point? Like, you lose out on DPM, you lose out on the penetration, especially the premium rounds. Like, sure, yes, it's heat rounds, and at distance, yes, they will penetrate more with 334 heat than 352 APCR. But these APCR rounds also got 1.5k shell velocity, which is mental. Like, the gun that you get on this, I wish you could put on the Grille 15. Because if you could, it would be amazing. Like, give the Grille this 560 alpha damage gun as like an option, and maybe you have to grind up this gun or something. Or you could just buff the heat pen. That works too. But yeah, you can get some really, really nice DPM out of the WT Panzer IV that you just can't really on the Grille 15. And as you can see, this bug is still here where you can see all the emblems. Even though I do not have a mark of excellence. Oh, that's actually from the WT Panzer IV. Well, eventually we got out of the game. That took way longer than I thought it would. We were dead at 3 minutes and it still lasted another 10 minutes. I don't know what quite happened. Oh, it's only that guy who left. Okay. Yeah, I mean, not really too much to say. We've spoken about the Grille and what it's like. Let's put this on it just to see if we can boost up the DPM a little bit. And yeah, like overall, it's good stats wise, but like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It feels quite sluggish in the terrain resistance. Like the terrain resistance, what are they? Yeah, that's, ooh, that's really not very good actually. Yeah. Let's go into another game. Okay, so we are on Pearl River. Let's now go to the left-hand side and see what we can shoot at. Hopefully we can get a few shots on maybe like their light tanks. And maybe even some shots into the middle of the map as well, which would be quite nice. I mean, it picks up speed fast enough, but like, look, we're still slowly climbing up to 60 kilometers an hour. Like, we didn't reach that at all. And then as soon as it goes on to, you know, medium terrain and not hard terrain anymore, it's starting to slow down again. Where are both of our light tanks? Both of them went there. Okay, well, that's annoying. It does get nice HE rounds, I think. Yeah, 75 pen with 950 alpha was very nice. It's respectable. It's definitely not, you know, like 100 pen or anything like that, but it's definitely good enough. Definitely good enough. Unlucky. We had to snap that when we weren't really fully aimed because he was moving off. But can we get? Oh, hello. You gonna peek? I don't know what you're doing. You're gonna peek though. Hello. An enjoyable experience for that man there. Yes, extremely enjoyable. Ah, that's a 50B. And he's fired once. We can fire that though. And now we need to get out of here because this side is lost. And luckily we are fast enough to run away, which is good. Hopefully we can get all the way back to this little village over there in time. Hopefully. It's definitely fast enough down a hill, so... yeah, I'm not expecting anything really too amazing for this game, to be honest. We get spotted by the EBR as well. Okay, we're just going to wait here now, just until we get unspotted, so that we can then decide what we're going to do. Okay. So, through here, I should be able to spot anyone that goes there. Should be able to. We definitely have enough camo, right? I can't remember off the top of my head what camo this has, because I didn't really check before I went into the game. But if anyone pushes through here, we should be able to spot them. Like, we have more than enough view range. It seems they are all pushing this way, though. Ah, stupid shot, Max. Okay, he's going for me, which is not great. He's dead now. Hide from the Leo 1. Here we're going to see something annoying about the... Actually, no, we're not. I was going to say... Oh, yeah, we will. But you see how I have to turn just to be able to get an angle on this Leo 1? Because it doesn't have enough... like... so annoying. Are you going to try and poke up? You might do. Maybe. This is... I don't know why the TVP tried to shoot him there. Okay, and he's now dead. Now what we can do is hold this flank here, and you can even knock down this tree, right? To give yourself a little bit more cover. Oh. Well, I thought you could. Well, ignore that last part. Okay, well, we can take cover from this bush. Oh, that's the chieftain. Go back. Ready? Capola snipe. Well, we Capola sniped. Wait, how did I get spotted for that, actually? It's weird. I am gonna Capola snipe this guy. Ready? Are you ready? Maybe not. Ah. 2.5k. It's not great. It's not good though. Let's see. Let's go in. Let's give the chief a little bit more damage. I mean, the good thing about this tank though is that you can relocate fast. Even though that it does get poor terrain resistance, and you know, it's not by any means like super fast. You can still get to places, which is good. It's a bit like the STRV in that sense. That you can still get around the map pretty easily and get into positions where you can shoot the gun. But I mean, it's such a weird gun. Like, yes, it's accurate, but it's not as accurate as you would think. Like, it doesn't matter like what the stats can be. Like, it says 0.23, right? It doesn't feel like it. Like, the Leo can feel much better, and that's got... Well, my Leo has 0.26, right? And it feels 10 times better. What health is... Oh. I really want to get a shot on this FV. And he could actually one-shot me here. Which is not going to be as good. 268, I think, is up here. Can we get up this? I think we can, right? Yeah. He is looking at me, which is... not good. Are you being serious? You're just gonna sit there? Oh my god, man. He doesn't... He only wants to shoot me. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Great player, man. I get no damage because he's just sat there looking at me. Rather than getting damage on the E100, he wants to shoot me. Okay. Thanks. Oh no, the Grille can't get any more damage. I think this guy's going to kill this. Oh, man. Whatever. This was completed. I actually hate players like that, though, in the FV. I really do hate people that do that. I'm just going to sit here, make sure the Grille doesn't get any more. You're going to die anyway. Just put one shot into the E100. Like, rather than not getting anything out of it. Oh, we even had someone from Cacao. It was good, man. Well, I mean, yeah, this is... Yeah, I don't really like this tank. It just has nothing going for it. I mean, it has speed. That's about it. I mean, maybe we can dump this. It still gets 441. And put IRM on it. I suppose that's not going to be too bad. We'll play a game like this. Okay, so we're going to go to the left-hand side, because as we are on Ruinberg, we are going to go and try and snipe. And we'll see if IRM helps us out. It should also help us out with like the turning speed and whatnot, which would be quite nice. And I'm not trying to block you. There we go. Very good. That is one tier 10 already dead. Because... Yes. I don't even see the point of trying to contest this. Like, why... Even if you get into this, like, little cubby hole, right? Where he was going. It doesn't give you anything. Like, you're much better off just going and playing around up here. Oh. Well, the Bulldog shot him. And T49 shot him back. With considerable more damage. Man, this is the really boring thing about TDs for me. You just have to sit here and do nothing, especially paper TDs. Because it's just... Oh, you're just sitting here waiting forever until something happens. So I can't play the city, I can't do it, I can't push into here either. Lovely. And then you just sit there and wait for that. And now that they're both one-shots, you can now push in because it's a lot easier. Ooh, can we get a shot here? Oh! Beautiful. Accuracy holding up. Let's see, can we get one more shot in somewhere? Would be nice. I don't have the, don't quite have the range. Try and run away. Okay. I'll repair my fuel tanks now. And I think we'll go into the city. I'd say that's a okay trade. It definitely wasn't great. But all things considered, that's fine. Sorry. Don't quite have the vision. And if he peeks and I can shoot him, but he's still going to kill the G-Saw anyway. Which is a bit annoying. Okay, let's push up. Now that we've actually won the game. See what we can do. Be nice to get one more shot in. If we can. But I don't think we will. Yeah. I think the Scorpion G is going to get the shot in before I can do anything. Yeah. So we're not going to get that. It's fine though. We don't get quite full damage, but 500 is enough. So not bad. 3.9k. I mean, at least we got a decent game in there to show you what it's like. But this is the thing. It's not a great tank. Like, it's just not. It's one of those tanks where it's just, eh. You know, it's okay. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely not bad. But, like, it's not great. Let me know what you think about the Grille 15. I realise that it's been a bit of a Germany week, sort of. We had the E50M, and then we had this today. So, yeah. Oh well. Let me know what you think. And if you did enjoy this video, then you know what to do. And I'll see you all in the next one.